What's up, Sip Sip? It's the guy with the goofy glasses. Or at least that's what they say. Or that's what my number one haters say. But I told y'all, this is Sip Smoking Share, where y'all get a glimpse into my head. But I told y'all a couple of months back when they killed the young lady, ICE did, and then they killed the man who was trying to help the young lady that they were grabbing. And so they've been killing people every week. And so they killed somebody here, ICE did, here in Houston in the subdivision called Magnolia Park. By 6:30 in the morning, they killed Lorenzo. I can't think of his last name. But the playbook is they killed him on July 7th, saying they were serving the warrant. And then the crazy part about it, this man been in the country for 35 years working, but he still got unalived by ICE agents who were chasing him in unmarked vehicles. You understand? And then to top it off, they didn't have any body camera. But the play is anytime you feel threatened or you want to, ICE agent allegedly wants to unalive somebody, all they have to do is say, hey, I was in fear of my life. I was in front of the vehicle and he's trying to run over me. So let me ask you a question, because after they killed him, I think the next day, July 8th or July 9th, they killed somebody else in another city, ICE did, and didn't have any body cameras. Oh, I thought a body camera said something. Yeah, so here's the play. This is my question, is that how do you as a federal agent, a police agent, somebody that's in law enforcement, where does your training stem from saying that you stood in front of a vehicle? I don't know of any law enforcement training that say, hey, stand your ass in front of the vehicle, so if we make a traffic stop, he can run over you in the case that he gets nervous or wants to try to flee. That's right. Is this thing on? Yeah. I said, because this is what they all say. Go back and look at all of them. They always say, oh, well, they were trying to use the weapon or the vehicle against me, and I felt threatened. My life was in danger. So my question again to all of the people with a little bit of common sense, at what point during your police training or deputy training, federal agent training, do they teach you to stand in front of a vehicle? I'll wait. Hey, I can tell you what, we can stay here all day, but they don't teach you that. They don't. So that's a bunch of BS that they all say, oh, I was in fear of my life because I thought the goddamn guy or the woman was going to run over me. No, none of these people were in front of the vehicle. They all are trained to stand to the side of the vehicle. So let that marinate for a minute. But that's the playbook that they're using. And then to top it all off, 8 days later, HPD, the mayor, and some of the Harris County officials asked for an independent investigation, and they come back, I think, a day ago, 7 days later, and say, oh, there was a powdery, crystallized substance in the van that Lorenzo was driving as he picked up his employees to go to work at 6:30 in the morning. They say there was some crystallized substance. Come on, man. Did y'all see that? So now all of a sudden he had drugs or crystal meth or some kind of crystallized drug in his car. And my question to you again is, why wasn't this brought up immediately when they unalived this man? But this was brought out after the investigation. So do you mean to tell me this vehicle has been somewhere in evidence room, in the evidence garage, and nobody saw this crystallized substance that was on the dashboard until 7 days later? Y'all got to wake up and think, man. I understand that we got an orange president, but everybody can't be goddamn stupid. Yeah, somebody got to wake up and say, I call bullshit. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This we going to hell in the handbasket. And to top it off, we going to hell in the handbasket. Nobody saying nothing. I guess them goddamn bonnets is too tight on your fucking head. But hey, it is what it is. Y'all have a good one. Sip, sip.